Hi, my name's Matthew Bacon, and this is my pe- pech, pechka or pishka. I'm not really good at saying the name, but this is my project for my class, and it's about ways to make lasagna. There's multiple variations of different lasagnas scattered all over the world, of course. I tend to eat a lot of lasagna. Actually, it's one of my favorite foods. I enjoy it quite much. Um, Artichoke and spinach lasagna, I really have never had, but it looked good, so I put it up here, along with Cajun chicken lasagna. Again, a lot of these recipes you'll see I haven't really tried myself, but now I know that they exist, so more than likely I'm going to go through and try to make a few of them, see how they taste, things of that nature. But I set this up with PowerPoint in a slide format, and I actually like it. It turned out pretty well. I went online, found a bunch of recipes at allrecipes.com. They have a selection of pretty much any and everything you can possibly think of. It's actually quite a big category of foods and uh, edibles. As you can see, also I use the snippet tool to grab pictures and kind of edit around the ingredients and paste them in here. I'm still fairly new to a lot of the programs I use this month in the classes that I'm taking. So of course, it's not like perfect, but I did it to the best of my capabilities at this time. Hopefully, in the future, when I do something similar or something of this nature, it'll be a lot better because I'll be more familiar with the software and I'll have a better understanding of how to use the software. Lasagna pot pie actually is one of these that I actually have tried. It's actually really good. Kind of cool how you have to use cupcake holders to make it, but it works out really nice because the cheese and everything kind of melts in. You can get that real heat generation from the bottom to top ratio. I have not tried lasagna pie. It doesn't really look all that appealing to me, so it's probably one of the ones that I won't try. But if you like lasagna or haven't really had it, there's multiple variations for it. Even if you're vegan, I also think that, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I have a zucchini recipe in here. There's also a spinach one. You could also use eggplant. There's even ways to make lasagna out of desserts. I also have one of those in here as well. I believe it's just ice cream lasagna. It's a combination of uh, it's a combination of M&Ms, I believe, peanut butter, and I want to say Hershey's chocolate, but it looks amazing. Probably like way too much sugar for the normal person, or I guess like too much sugar for a small child. There it is. But it looks amazing. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try that one as well. I don't really do a whole lot of sweets, but I do like to eat ice cream from time to time. I can make my own lasagna from scratch. Normally, instead of using ground beef, though, I tend to use sausage, Jimmy Dean to be specific, just because it's moldable and you can kind of mix and match with it and kind of do what you want with it. Also, they have turkey ground beef, which I think is a lot healthier than the normal ground beef. However, it's a little bit more pricey, I would say. So that's like kind of the downside to it. The Chef John's lasagna actually looks really good as well. It's really cheesy, so I'm probably gonna try that one first. I I have a thing for cheese. I'm really big on cheese. I like to just do way too much with cheese. Like I overdo it sometimes. Um, but this is the zucchini one. A lot of the stuff here you can mix and match if you don't really like using what's here. I know if you're vegan, one of the ingredients is ground beef, which you probably want to substitute for, something else, considering you don't eat meat. And then there's also taco lasagna, which I thought was really interesting for the simple fact of it included tacos. I've never had a taco lasagna, but it sounds, just to say taco lasagna sounds really delicious. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to try that one as well. There were over 100 plus lasagna formats in there that some of them I've seen, some of them I've had, some of them I've never even heard of. But apparently there's like tons and tons of ways to make lasagna. Not just lasagna, but I mean there's also mac and cheese is another one. Mashed potatoes. There's a lot of different variations for different foods, and I think it's kind of good to have a place where you can go to see other variations versus having to like do a whole lot of traveling to another place to see how they do certain foods over there or make certain foods, I should say. It it's interesting if you are big on like I want to say like being a chef. It's a really good way to like kind of start learning how to make a bunch of different foods and things. That way you have like a bit more experience. That kind of thing is something most places want you to have. But I'm drawing close to the end here as far as my presentation goes. And this is also another one for vegetarians. If you are vegetarian four cheese lasagna is actually a good way to go. There's no meat involved, and it seems to be really good. Me myself, I'm not a vegetarian, so I don't make a lot of vegetarian meals. Most of my meals are like full of meat. So sorry if that's like offending to anyone. Not the intention at all. Um, but hopefully you guys enjoyed my presentation, and maybe some of the recipes you see here you'll incorporate in your own homes and try out. But thanks for your time and thanks for watching.